Hi everybody, this is Miss Cox, and I'm going to show you how to complete the double rainbow challenge. And if you don't know, double rainbow refers to an awesome internet meme where this guy watches this video and there's two rainbows and he's like, oh my god, double rainbow all the way. It's amazing. So if you don't know about that video, you should go watch it right now. It's pretty funny. Aside from that, we are going to be making double rainbows in this challenge. And the first thing is we're practicing fancy objects. We right now have an object literal, but we are going to make a rainbow object. And this is really confusing. And honestly, I'm still working on learning this myself. So what I gather is we're making this kind of more generalized object that is a function and not just a bunch of data. So like this kind of object, we have a bunch of data here. So we're going to go ahead and make this object that's a function. So var rainbow is equal to function. And in the function, before I put the values there, let's look at what's going inside. We're going to be putting these kinds of three items in. So instead of it just being, x colon, we're going to put this dot x is equal to x. And that's really weird, but basically we're just setting this up so it will take values later. So then we'll have this dot y is equal to y, and this dot radius is equal to radius. And then I'll close my brackets and put a semicolon. Now inside the function here, in the parentheses here, I need to put down what parameters this is going to take. So I'm going to say that I want, when people call this, they're going to need x, y, and radius. Okay, so that's the first step of this. Now we're going to actually create a new rainbow. So it says, now that you've defined the object constructor, use it to make a rainbow and pass that rainbow to the draw function. So what I'm going to do is I will be using this variable that we actually have already created. We're going to change it. So instead of actually making it an object, we're going to change it so that here it says var big rainbow is equal to new rainbow. That way we're using this object that we've created, parentheses, and then we're going to put these values inside. So in this case, the x is 200, the y is 200, and the last thing is radius, which is 300. And then close your parentheses and use the semicolon. Now I'm going to delete this, and you'll notice it probably is not going to be very happy because, did I misspell something? Radius, no, I spelled that right. One of the issues here is, right here I called this new I called creating a new rainbow, but I hadn't created this yet. So I actually need to move this so it's below. There we go. So the trick here is basically I'm saying, let's create this, then you can call and create this new rainbow. Now the next step is actually making a double rainbow. So now to make another rainbow, we're just going to make the same thing. We'll make another one of these with different properties. So var, we'll call it small rainbow is equal to new rainbow, parentheses, and this one we'll say maybe is like, we'll make it tiny. It'll be the same x and y, but the radius will be much smaller. Oh, but now I need to draw it by calling the draw rainbow. So down here, I put draw rainbow, big rainbow. Now I need to add draw rainbow, because I'm basically saying, now you need to actually do this function. So draw rainbow, little rainbow. And let's see, did I mess up little rainbow? Oh, I put small rainbow, not little. See, it's little things, although maybe that wasn't a little thing. There we go. And so once you do that, you'll see your second rainbow will just be drawn in like that. So it's a lot of code here, and it can be a little confusing. If you're overwhelmed by this code, try minimizing this section so you can focus on the rest of the code. Because the fact is, this is all just one big chunk that's already done for you. That's the rainbow part. You don't have to worry about that. We're working in this on making an object, and then basically creating new versions of that object. So a little confusing, but stick with this as you practice more, it'll make more sense. Thanks for watching.